Nicole, Jeff, and everyone over at Precision Roofing. My name's Kylie. I'm with Ring and SEO and Digital Marketing. We're a local digital marketing company right here out of Jackson, Michigan. It was a pleasure speaking with you on the phone earlier, Jeff, and I just wanted to make this short video for you guys with some free tips and tricks on how you can increase your online presence on your own. There's three things that we're going to go over today. First one's going to be content, second one will be citations, and the third one will be backlinks. Since we're on the home page of your website, I'm going to go ahead and start with content first. Now, content isn't just the words that are on your page. Content is also the images on your page and how they're saved. So making sure that, you can go through and right click the images on your website, and I would do this throughout the entire website, and make sure that they're saved as buyer intent keywords and key phrases. And we'll talk a little bit more in a minute about what I mean by buyer intent. Now, besides that, content is also what's behind the images on your website. So site titles, alt tags, meta descriptions, etc. Content is king in the eyes of Google, so having at least a minimum of 1,500 words on your home page is a must. Slap these words into a tool like Word Counter or something similar, and make sure that you have that 1,500 minimum. I'm guessing you're a little bit shy of that, so make sure that you have the content that you need on your first page. And then any other pages thereafter that you're trying to be found for, make sure that those have about 1,500 words as well. We're going to go on over and talk about citations. Citations are anywhere that your business name, address, and phone number are able to be listed, and that's in various directories throughout the web. When I say directories, I mean places like Facebook, Instagram, Yellow Pages, Yelp, Better Business Bureau, etc. These would all be prime examples of places where you could get a citation. Now, citations are what help get your business to rank in this top 3 positions of the Google Map Pack. As you can see, you're right here for Lansing, Michigan. And it does look like you guys have a few locations that I found for your Google My Business page, but we'll get at that in a minute. So that's going to help keep you up here. Now, being in that 3rd position, it looks like you're starting to fall a little bit. So we definitely want to make sure that you go in and you find out, what your competitors have as far as citations go, and then one up them so you can find yourself in this top position and continue that on a monthly basis, always checking and making sure and adding them as you go to make sure that you're being seen here and bringing in that business that you need. From there, I'm going to go and actually look at your Google My Business page, and this is just your Lansing location. So you've got all these here. I would assume they're all yours. Now, some of these are doing better than others. We'd like to see a minimum of 25 Google reviews, so this one looks good, particularly in Lansing. This one here in Kalamazoo, I'd go in and get some more follow-up with past clients and make sure you're really picking up on these reviews here to make sure you have that 25 minimum. And then as far as anything else goes on here, you've got your business address, you've got your phone number, you've got your website listed on here, and you've got your business name. So that's beautiful. That's perfect. The only other thing I see that you can do next to getting more citations would be to make sure that you have a minimum of 10 to 15 photos, and that those photos are also saved as buyer intent keywords and key phrases. That's going to help you as well. It's going to help Google find you and know the relevance of your page. So it's going to know, why are they prompting to pull these companies up when people search these? It's because they know what it's for. So going in and doing that is certainly going to help as well. This is a paid tool that I use. It's called Ahrefs. It gives me an overview of the power that's coming to one's website. So I've got yours pulled up here, and I did want to show you that it looks like you guys are putting in quite a bit of effort. You've only got 38 referring domains. However, you have over 1,000 backlinks coming from those referring domains. One thing I want to talk about while we're here is that not all backlinks are created equal. A backlink is basically one website linking to another website saying, hey, Google, look, this company is trustworthy. You can trust them. And in turn, they're going to give you power. Now, back on the topic of equalness, not all backlinks being created equal. If your referring domains are coming from sites that are spammy, that Google doesn't trust, or that are just simply not relevant to the services that you provide, then Google's not going to like that. They're going to shake their head. They're going to frown. And they're going to lower your power here. And that's kind of what I see happening with your numbers here, is that these should be a little bit more on a 1-to-1 ratio. And the fact that your domain rating is so low is probably, especially because you have all these links, is because the power that's coming from these links is less than adequate. It's not what you want. So going in and making sure, cross-referencing, seeing, get a list together, do your homework, look at, get a tool where you can plug in each one of these websites and see which ones are actually hurting you, and then go through the efforts of getting rid of those. That's going to help this number pop up higher. It's going to make you be seen for more keywords. It's going to give you more power, and you're going to drive in more business that way. These are the keywords that you're currently being found for. And then obviously your name of your company is going to be in top positions. I'm a little bit surprised that some of these are not, some of these aren't your actual technical business name, so I guess it makes a little bit more sense. But one thing I did want to point out while we're in here is that I noticed that a lot of these keywords are falling, and some are coming up, but we don't ever really want to see keywords fall. We want to keep them at the top of the page, so that no matter what deviation of a keyword or key phrase a buyer search for, that you're pulling up in those top positions. So buyer intent, and I think you've done some work here, so I think you understand a little bit about what's going on. But roofing Lansing, Michigan would be a perfect example of a buyer intent keyword. This is just your name plus services, and then roofing Lansing, that's another keyword. This here is the keyword difficulty level, so how hard it is to rank for that keyword, and then this here is the volume for that keyword, so how many times a month it's searched. It looks like you've got some search volume coming in per month just for your name alone, which is nice. I'm not sure how many companies globally are named Precision Roofing, but that might be something worth looking into to see what you actually should be expecting from the volume of this keyword. And then going through, there's some things on here that you certainly don't need to be focusing your marketing dollars or time on. They're really just not helping you. They don't really have much to do with your services. They're not buyer intent. People might search them, but they're not going to bring you business. And then also, like I said, globally. So we don't need keywords on here or focusing on keywords that are just roofing companies in general globally. We want to really focus and narrow down on all your locations and getting more business and getting that Google My Business page up into those 3 positions based off of keywords and volume so that you can really start seeing more business coming through the door for all of your companies as a whole, or any companies in particular, any locations that you're struggling with that you want to see more business coming through. So with that being said, I'm going to wrap this up. I hope that you found this information useful. I hope it benefits you in some way. If you want to go at this on your own, totally cool. If you need some assistance, I'd love some feedback from you guys, and I'd also love to offer some guidance as well. So I hope you have a great 2021. Thanks for watching.